what's the name? This Nigerian platform.
Iroko
might not accept it. You understand? What Iroko would call quality, Netflix might say this is not quality. You get it? So it's not really about the standards or the quality of it, but it's about how we market the content, the things that we make priority when it comes to distributing our content. You understand? We are not, I don't think we are making it probably interesting enough for the Ghanaian to actually purchase it, because though the person hasn't paid hard cash for it, anybody sitting and watching us right now is kind of paying. You understand? So if we just talk about quality, and then we are not looking at the marketing, because if money is not coming in, you can't give quality. If we spend 100 Ghana on something and then you go to the market and then you get only 50 cedis, how do you match up to what you did? You get it? Fine, quality is good, but let's look at how should I put this? Let's look at how we make back. That's the only way we can improve. If not, what are we doing? You understand?
Yeah.
So for me, here's the issue. We've gotten to a point where Ghanaian creatives understand the worth. We have people actually paying creatives to do quality stuff, and if we didn't have quality, they will not be getting paid to do stuff. We have a lot of quality, but it's easier for the station to use a foreign content than the local one, because it's also easier for me to sue you because I'm also in Ghana with you. If it's a foreign content, there's a lower possibility of the owner of the content even seeing it to come and sue you. And let's say if the person is from America, if it's coming to sue you, how much can you afford? So I believe that is why there's more usage of the foreign content than the local one, because it's easier for the local people to take them on. But I think that's where the broadcasting bill comes in, because it tightens the way broadcasters can use copyrighted content. It polices which content you are allowed to use and all that, because I think there's a need for television stations to invest in content. Like Shobiz TV doing miscellaneous. That's Shobiz TV investing in creating a content that they are going to push to the people. If more stations invest in contents like this, we are going to see a whole lot of people loving Ghanaian products. You get me? Because that's what is lacking. People have the ideas, they have the storyline, but what they lack is the avenue to show it. They need to make something out of it. It can't always just be the YouTube. But so if you sit down and strike a deal, there's always that balance where people, and the new crop of filmmakers that are coming up, wallahi, amazing.
Yeah.
Like an example would be Joe Wacko. Joe Wacko has a new movie out, Nyamema, amazing movie. And we have a lot of new directors doing classy work. But because they don't have the avenue like back in the day, people are not getting to appreciate them. So I believe more stations should open up and invest in the content, because at the end of the day, content is what is generating money at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Okay. So like at this particular point, what can we do?
You see, as you have said, investing. Investing doesn't necessarily mean that the person is going to shoot the movie, so you have to give them money, or the person is going to create the content, so give them money. But you also being involved in the marketing is part of the investment. You get it? Probably a person can finish shooting and all that, but distributing it, you can get involved. The TV station can have a good deal with content creators where advertisement, the money that comes from advertisement can be shared. You understand? Product is coming to advertise on a particular program or content. Creating the invoice the people who created the content has to be in there. They have to appear. There has to be a percentage that they would also enjoy, because it's their content that is bringing the sponsorship or the advertisement. So most of the times we listen to a word and then we just take it the societal meaning or investment. So let's count money and bring it. But it's not just about that. Investment means a lot. When you get professionals on board, when you get good personnel on board, you tend to do quality work. You understand? You tend to do quality work rather than just fixing your mind on what is regular. Oh, they say they are creating content, so let's just give them money, and when they are done, we go and take the content and show it. No, they have to understand how you contribute to it, how you can add up value to what you are doing. You get it? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So for me, like he said most of it, but also the laws. We need to just strengthen the laws to protect the local economy. We've always in the music side, we've always been pushing for the 80-20 mark. I think it should be generalized to Ghanaian content on television. That way, it forces people to get more local content to air on their channel. And if the laws too are working, you cannot just go and pick anybody's local content. You need to have deals, strike deals, and that's how we build the ecosystem for everybody to benefit. So to me, all I'll add is the laws also needs to be strengthened so that it protects the creators.
Complaints, they are getting too much. Let's talk about solutions. So Mr. Jololo went to Nigeria. So what are they doing differently? Let's talk about that. You understand? You should talk about that. Okay, they are doing this, that. There's a guild, right? Actors Guild also. I think there's a whole film industry. You get it? So they should push solutions, and let's see the problem being solved rather than, because what you just read, he's not the first person who has said it, and it's not 2024 that this thing has been said. 2009, 2010, Kwandos Yasmia, Esmeralda, Rosalinda, they all took over, and we are still talking about the same thing today. It means we are not solving anything.
It looks like a lot needs to be done. But you know, one thing that surprises me is also the fact that they don't show our movies, but we are always showing our their movies.
It's because their space, as you said, there are laws governing those stuff. Like you can't just go to Nigeria and then go and say you're going to do promotion. Who are you? You get it? You can't just travel to US and be like, oh, I'm going to this radio station. I'm going here. I'm going here. There is a medium that you have to follow. You understand? They have to look at it. The way they are pushing the LG something Q, we can do the same for these things that are bringing revenue into the country. I've been saying this from the first day I stepped here. Entertainment, I use music from beginning, but entertainment is creating employment in the country. So why are we not looking there? New directors, new actors, new presenters. You understand? The camera guy has work now. Editors, photographers. See, it's a whole big industry.
And it's also with regards to what you're saying, people are also looking for jobs out there, and they are also not even finding opportunities. Others too have the skills, but they are not given the opportunities. The last time I remember, it was you, right? When we discussed, I've forgotten the topic, but we had a segment, we discussed something related to the movie industry, if you remember, with Nanekia.
No.
And she stated about the fact that sometimes they even organize these workshops for actors, but how many of them even know about it?
Yeah.
And these actors here in Ghana too, how well are they also promoting themselves?
You see, there was a time y'all made a statement how Ghanaian businessmen look at businesses, like especially the entertainment industry, they should look at it like the way they look at their buy and sell. Actors, you are brands. You are like Coca-Cola. Construct yourself, like put yourself together and see yourself that way, and then push yourself out there. You don't wait for somebody to do that for you. You have to have that system around you. You understand? Lewin will go for Ramsey Noah, looking at where he wants to get the movie to. Is there a Ramsey Noah in Ghana? Let's look at all these things. Let's be practical. Sometimes it's not magical. There's nothing magic about all these things. It's just being practical. Actually, perfectly as you are saying, put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Sell yourself. So before the person comes to you, the person is seeing the benefits that he or she is going to get from you. So when the person is coming, the person knows your value. It's not like the person is coming to give you value. Most of our when you look at entertainment industry, we always like we are waiting for somebody to come and give us value. We are not giving value, and it's bad, very, very bad.
This issue
is very passionate to understand, because when we are looking at it, it affects you as a presenter. It's the same field. You get it. If you're able to fix all these things, it makes it easier. The ecosystem, it moves easily. Like when we get to the topic for today, it looks like it's even like it's similar. Similar. The infrastructure. So let's get there.
You are reserving all your words for that.
For that part.
Yeah, do you want to add something?
Yes. You guys have been quoting gems from me, so I have to start quoting myself. So like the previous question you asked them before I come to that, in terms of why don't they show Ghanaian content, is because the system is working at the end, they're able to generate more content.
Yeah.
Even in Nigeria, the volumes of movies that are coming out,
yeah,
no be joke. For you to even get space.
Yeah.
And they continue to improve upon the artistry of it. And in Ghana, we are actually still struggling in terms of the volumes of movies we are even making, especially impactful movies. Right now, we are like a nation of YouTubers.
Depending on Google now.
Yes, right now we are a nation of YouTubers. We are striving more on the short skits rather than actual movies. I don't recollect the last time we had so much euphoria about, let's say, a certain Ghanaian movie that turned heads. No, we don't have that. But that's the funny thing. We have the skill set to do it locally, but there's not so much investment in it to bring it out, because nobody wants to spend like I'm saying, doing movies in Ghana is not cheap. You can paying film crew and everything, like
renting equipment.
I had a friend who worked on a musical. It's not out yet, but the amount of money they paid just to get that thing done, and it's not even out. And I doubt he might probably not even make half of what he put in, because there's no that support. You know, ideally, if you want to premiere a movie, you could have done it in multiple places at the same time to be able to be capitalized.
Yeah.
But if it's not a crowd Kumasi, then you can only premiere the song once, the movie once. You can't premiere it twice. You won't get the same reaction like you got when you did the first premiere. So we really need people to come in and invest. At least now we have the NFA, the National Film Authority, who are now like, at least in the entertainment field right now, I'll say they are the most established authority, and they are here to guide the whole movie industry. And I'm praying that the head, that Juliet Asante, is able to do that. For the Actors Guild, they still don't get head. They are actually still struggling to get like a figurehead. But at least the initial promise of the NFA was beautiful in terms of we were going to have to rate movies and to in fact rate any audiovisual content, to be able to rate it whether this one is PG, is for TV, it's not for TV, in order for people to be able to even get those contents. And last year they did a seminar at Movenpick that even had, I think Morgan or Kempinski, that even had the president in attendance, even though we didn't really see a lot of the industry players actually be there. But that's a step in the right direction, and I believe with more of those, and with the actors got finally finding some unity, it would go in a long way to help revive the movie industry. Because at the time our movie industry was really big, and it collapsed abruptly, and no subsequent government has been able to offer enough support to even boost back our movies. If you look back, we used to enjoy a lot of movies.
Marijata, Santo, Judas.
Like the movies we used to do back then and the movies we used to do now. Now that we have better technologies, you think those in the past had better cameras and technology than we now. Because the picture quality, the cinematography, the script, the scripting, the dialogues, they were just on point. But right now, dear, if it is not YouTube skit,
but there is this new movie, A Taste of Sin. I don't know if you've watched it.
I've not watched it, but I've seen it, and I think people have mixed reviews. But I would have to go and watch.
Mixed reviews.
Yeah, but I'd have to go and watch it to make an informed decision.
So, like, are there bad reviews so far?
Yeah, I've seen some. But that's what I'm saying. They are mixed. They are
so
good.
What were the bad ones, or what was the bad ones you had?
I don't want to highlight it because I want to actually go and watch it
before you
and be able to have an informed position. I don't want to put the negatives out when there are also positives praising the movie. So I'll go and watch it. If it is nice, we'll talk about it. If it's not,
referring to that because of the camera you mentioned, I felt like in terms of their camera skills, it was very, very interesting. It was nice, and the quality of the video on point.
So you've seen it?
I have seen it. I'm not even done watching it because, like, that movie, I want to watch it with every single thing in me. So, like, I want to watch it with my full attention.
Yeah.
So I have started. I'm almost through with it, but I didn't want to watch it away from the house. I want to watch it while I'm in my bed.
Yeah.
But so far, oh my God.
Some point.
It's
I
good.
have to go see that movie.
Yes, you should. Then we come back and discuss this topic. But I feel like at least, even if it is not extra or top notch, they have made an effort. So if they should continue like that, it means that the movie industry will actually grow from where it is right now. And you mentioned the likes of Ramsey Noah.
Yeah.
Do you also think that like these collaborations like that would also help mitigate these issues?
Yes, it has been helping. It has been helping. Someone like Nana Mama Brown, because of her collaborations with the Nigerians, someone like
the name is not coming.
Majid Michel.
May his soul rest in peace.
He passed away.
Yes, I've forgotten his name. He was a Pojuba.
Okay, then I don't know who you're trying
actor,
to.
Like,
but has
he was big.
Since you've mentioned Nanama, does Nanama have any collaborations with Nigeria? Not a lot.
Yes, but you know, during that time,
I know the likes of Jackie Appiah.
Yes, Jackie Appiah as well. Yes,
the frequent faces that you see in Nigerian movies.
You see, Yvonne Nelson. You see, when it's always good to collaborate. We benefit because 30 million, 300 million, you are getting what? 330 million. You get it. So collaborations, it's very important. Hollywood won't leave America and then come to Africa to shoot a whole movie because of what? Because they need the numbers in Africa as well. So it's very important. Very, very important.
All right, okay. I want us to take a quick break. Then when we come back, we continue. So if you have a thought, then please hold on to it. So please, let's take a quick turn. I will be right back. quick break. This is still Shobiz Chat on Shobiz TV with me, Evergreen Asante, and I'm still on my trend segment, and we are discussing the current state of the Ghana movie industry with regards to how we frequently stream or show Nigerian movies rather than showing our own Ghanaian content or movies. And as usual, I have the twins here in the studio with me. And Yao, you ended with what you were saying.
Yeah.
So add your thoughts and then you wrap up with the segment.
Well, I'd just like to say kudos to the likes of Akabineza and the likes. At least, even though they are doing it for the YouTube, at least they are bringing back the love for the Ghanaian content. And I think Checheku recently premiered a movie in Kumasi, and it was massive. So that's impressive. I know when Lil Wayne, Koyon Cancer, is ready to also premiere his movie, it's going to make a lot of noise because he's already been generating a lot of hype and all that. I've also seen Yvonne Nelson in the producer booth. And Yvonne is a good director. I've seen some of her movies and they are good. I think there's a lot of potential for the Ghana movie industry. They just need a lot of financial support because it's not cheap to do movies. And I hope the government, through the arm of the Ghana Film Authority, GFA, are able to give grants and be able to finance some directors who storyline are probably historically binding or in a way that is going to push Ghana to the next level. Hopefully, government is able to do that through the Ghana Film.
Yeah. I don't know, like talking about him, it feels a little bit,
But it's good, it's like